Good morning, everyone. For the upcoming weeks, I'm gonna decide to upload one vlog a week because my semester is coming to an end. Like this semester, I still have other semesters that are left, but this semester is coming to an end in a couple weeks. So I was like, you know what? They're probably gonna assign more assignments and more things I have to like research, and it's gonna take more time. So I'm just gonna, upload one vlog a week. Well, to my best ability. Maybe I'll upload two, depending on like if I'm lazy or not. But I have to create the content first. So yeah. Maybe my vlogs will be longer because I upload, less and I can just like put more into the vlog. But who knows? Sometimes I vlog for like 20 minutes and then suddenly when I cut everything down, it turns into 10 minutes. I'm like, where did the other 10 minutes go? Like, I'm so confused. I have no idea why, but my mom bought tons of limes and lemons. Do you guys think limes and lemons are like the same thing? Because I feel like they are. They're both sour. The only difference is that lemons tend to be bigger and the color is different. But that's basically it. If you were to put like lemonade and you were to give me like what's that called? The lime version of lemonade, I would not be able to tell the difference even if I were to drink the drinks. Yeah. We're gonna cut it. I'm gonna cut two pieces. These are some thick lemons. Oh no. Okay, I think that should be good. These are really flavorful. I might have added too much lemon because that's the only thing I can taste from this tea. My bad. I should have added one slice instead of two, but oh well. Yeah, it tastes exactly like lemon. I can barely taste any of the thing I added on. Literally tastes like lemonade, but without the sugar. Guys, I could have just like added water to lemon and called it a day. Today should be a pretty chill day because we're doing a workshop according to my syllabus, but my syllabus cannot be trusted because my teacher keeps switching things around. She's like, oh, instead we're doing this week, we're gonna actually doing this and we're gonna switch it and stuff. And then sometimes she's like, oh, she moves things up, she moves things down. So I don't even know what's going on. I'm pretty sure we're having a workshop. Hopefully my syllabus is right. That was a pretty easy workshop. We basically just like read another person, a classmate's essay, the intro of their essay, and then if they did anything wrong, then we just like correct them, or just like be like, oh, did they complete this thing? Did they complete the cited parts? And they just like check yes or no, or incomplete. I am so angry with myself because I did everything right. I did the intro, I did my cited sources, but I forgot to do the outline for my essay. I completely blanked out when it said outline for like the assignments that we were supposed to submit in. So that's great. Which chips should I eat? Should I eat this one? I think these are ketchup chips. I'm not really sure since, the words are covered with this wrapping thing. Well, the rubber band. And then we have these regular chips. And then we also have, what is this? Poutine chips, which taste fine and don't taste anything special. I don't know. They actually taste like poutine though. Just like not, maybe with poutine, it's like I'm not a big fan of the gravy. It tastes a little bit of the gravy, which I like. But yeah. Who are these characters? Who are these people? You guys know? Oh, it says here. Last week, I decided that I was going to do all my homework after I attended all my classes for the week. And that was the worst thing I decided to do because I ended up rushing so many of my assignments. Okay, so I finished attending all my classes, right? And then so I have a couple days left until I have to go back until like class restarts for like the new week. And so I was like, you know what? I still have time. So then for a whole day, I decided I'm going to read this novel and not do any of my work. And the next day, I started really late. So I couldn't even like finish a lot of things. So that was annoying. And I literally had to rush through everything. So like, you know what? This week, we're not going to do that. We're not going to finish attending all my classes to start my homework. We're just going to start my homework after school because that's the smartest thing to do. I could do my outline for my essay, but I really don't want to do that. So let's do a different assignment, I guess. Okay. This assignment's gonna take 20 years, but it's better than the essay. the discoloration of my arm. Oh, this is basically what happened because I was really itchy yesterday for some reason. After I ate dinner, I was like itching like crazy on my arm, like on this part of my arm and this part. It was like so itchy that I scratched it until it was red, and then my mom had to stop me, and we applied medicine, and the medicine like was yellow, so that's why it was stained yellow. But yeah, I don't know, it was really itchy. I'm glad the red parts are gone that I itched, but yeah. I don't know what happened. I was like, maybe I'm allergic to something, but then I realized I'm not allergic to anything. And then my parents had made a realization that maybe I was like, I have dry skin. But then I was like feeling my other skin. I was feeling this one. I was like, buddy, I don't have dry skin. My skin feels perfectly fine. So that was strange. Are these other chips? Is that right? Oh, they're barbecue chips. Close enough. Why are these not coloring properly? What's going on? I want lemonade. That's why I'm adding honey to it. It's like a better version of sugar. It doesn't taste that bad. I might have added a little too much lemon again, but that's okay. I added like 2 spoonfuls of honey, and you can taste like majority of the lemon part, the flavor, and then there's like a bit of honey, which tastes pretty good in my opinion. But yeah, I don't see any apples. Does that look like apples to you guys? Yeah, I feel like we had everything from like the superstore, like except these ones because they couldn't fit in the freezer, sadly. Bought 2. Whoa, it's so melty. What the hell? Oh, oh, no wonder it slipped. Look. I finally finished highlighting the chapter, so now I can make notes on it. Okay. That's so annoying. This is gonna take forever. My hands are gonna start hurting because I highlighted a lot of stuff, more than normal, because there's a lot of things that I don't know, so I'm just like, this is gonna be a headache to write down. Okay, where is my pages? My 20 billion notes. I was minding my business and suddenly the lights turned off. And I thought my mom turned off like the electricity for my bathroom. But I was like, there's no way my mother would do that, right? So I walked out and then I saw my mom just like nowhere near where the electricity for the light was for my bathroom, like the switch. And so I was like, oh, there's no electricity for some reason. And I checked, my mom checked for like, oh, there's like one light that you can turn off and off. And that thing wasn't turning on. And then I checked like the place where you cook food. And nothing was like, no power, no nothing. So that's great. Also, then I checked my phone. And I was like, oh shoot, there's no Wi-Fi because the electricity is off. So I think someone's fixing something downstairs. I'm not 100% sure. It could be because someone took out like one of those like, those thingies that connect electricity and stuff. Maybe someone took that down, but I'm unsure. Oh well, it's probably gonna be fixed in a couple hours. But how much to charge my phone? Where's my power bank? We came out and bro, nothing has electricity. Like we went to like, there's a place nearby that's like a fast food place and they don't even have electricity. We're going in here. I got home, but I don't know what to do. I have like no electricity, so I don't have Wi-Fi, and that means that I can't get access to the internet. I mean, I could use data, but I feel like it's a waste of data if I do use it for something like that. So now I'm just like living like a caveman. I don't know what to do. What do people do back then? I feel like I'm always on my phone or on my laptop, like watching videos or scrolling TikTok. What do you guys do when there's no internet? Do you guys just chill? Do we just relax and sit here and pretend that nothing's going on, just staring into space until the time's up and I go to school? Like, what do we do? I mean, I could journal. This might be good or bad news depending on who you ask. But yesterday, remember how I mentioned yesterday that I still have to take notes on my textbook? Because I've like highlighted all the things, and the highlighted things I'm going to write into my notes. So I literally been doing that because I forgot to close the tab on my textbook yesterday. So now I have access to my textbook without Wi-Fi. which is great, but I don't know. I mean, it's very boring. I'm just writing down whatever. There's like nothing to, there's no song, there's no music, there's nothing. It's just literally quiet. This has literally been how I've been writing my notes, guys. I was literally been doing this for the past like 20 minutes. Wait, hold up. Okay, like this. Okay, the electricity is finally back. I heard like the water being boiled again, so I was like, damn, it's back. And now I can go back to doom scrolling and doing nothing. But that was very, very mature of me to actually start doing homework. Start taking notes and stuff. Anyways, I'm gonna ditch this note taking and go back to scrolling. Oh, I guess I have to do the stairs. We shouldn't have came to school, guys, because there's no lecture today. I was checking the syllabus and says, oh, there's a lecture. But yesterday, the teacher basically made a thingy where we can select if we want to go to a class or it being online. And majority of everyone said online, but I had no idea. Like, one of my classmates literally had to tell me, like, oh, there's an online lecture and stuff. So yeah, he was like, oh, it's online. I had to ask, oh, where online is it? Like, no, he posted a lecture, so I guess we're going home. But that's a waste of time then. What the hell? Good morning, everyone. I have not finished writing the notes from yesterday because, like, note-taking, because there was, like, a lot of things I highlighted that I had to write down my notes. And you might be wondering, oh, why don't you just, like, write them down later on after you finish all your assignments? Which is a great question. But the problem is, if I finish all my assignments, I am not going back to that chapter. If I finish that chapter's assignments, I'm not coming back to that chapter. The chapter is going to be deceased until the exam pops up, and then suddenly when I look back at, like, the homework that I did for that chapter, because it does help. But if I finish that chapter, I'm not coming back to write notes. I'm going to be like, okay, my next assignment that I have to do for my other class, So I guess I'll finish the notes probably by today, hopefully. I'm not even halfway done my note-taking, so that's great. It's going to take forever, though. Anyways, I'm gonna have some chips for breakfast because I don't know what else to cook. What should I cook? I don't think so. I'm just gonna eat chips and call it a day. After what feels like 20 years and my hand being tired, I finally finished writing the notes. So now I can actually do my assignments for this chapter. Okay. So I'm taking a break because my head is brimming with knowledge, and also because I might have been staring at a screen for too long and with like walls of text, and now my brain is starting to like burn up or something. I'm not sure what's happening. All I know is something weird's happening and my head feels like warmer than normal. I don't think it's from like a heat or like a fever. So I don't know, maybe it's from that. Maybe I'm catching a fever somehow even though it's summer. But maybe that guy, oh my god, one of my classmates, basically, he caught a fever this one time. He started coughing and stuff. And he was like, oh, someone gave me a fever. And he was like talking about it. Did I catch that fever from him? Because I feel like my head's burning up. But that might be because of like the knowledge I'm obtaining from, the textbook and all the other assignments that I'm taking a break right now. But yeah. I was like also thinking of maybe like doing one subject a day. So I can be like, today I can finish this subject. Next day I can finish that subject. But then I don't like finishing my assignments like one day before. No, I don't like finishing my assignments on Sunday because then Monday is like a new day, right? A new week. So then it's like, then I have like, no break. And then I have like worried that what if I don't finish my assignment on Sunday? Then, my grades are going to slip and then blah, blah, blah. And then I'm going to fail. And then I'm going to, yeah. Anyways, overthinking. How you guys feeling? I'm so tired. I'm just going to yap about random stuff because I'm going crazy. A little update for you guys because I've literally been going crazy. But basically, I finished 2 classes out of the 4 classes I have. And I was planning to do my 3rd class assignment, which is just basically note-taking. I think the teacher is giving us a little break for my 3rd class because last week she made us write like an 800 to 1,000 word essay. So that's probably a break from that. But the annoying part was, okay, so this class I'm taking, the 3rd class I'm taking, is very much online, and it's like basically you're not self-teaching, but there's like a video and everything, and all you have to do for that class is basically submit your assignment and call it a day. That's like the teacher doesn't really check up on you. You just submit your assignment and call it a day or call it a week. And that's been what I've been doing because it's like, what's that thing called? Like AY something something. I forgot the name, but it's basically that class. And so that's been what I've been doing. And I was gonna write my notes, right? My hand still hurts from like note taking earlier on, but nothing I can do about it. And So I was gonna, take notes on this PowerPoint that the teacher gave us a link to. But the problem is, Miss Girl, Miss Girl gave me she gave me 2 links of the same thing. Basically, one was supposed to be the PowerPoint, the next one was supposed to be a YouTube video of her explaining, like, the concepts and everything. But bro forgot to conclude the video. Oh my god, it's raining like crazy. For some reason, my mom put stickers in the fridge. It was with the Uncrustables, so so strange. But yeah, these are the stickers we got from Canada Day. It's just like firefighters. Pretty chill, I guess. I don't know what to do with this. I'll put it in my journal, I guess. Are these snakes? Oh my god. I have one more assignment I have to do, and then I'll be done for this week. And then I have my weekends off if I get it done today. But I don't want to do this. This sounds so annoying. I know the more I procrastinate, the longer it's going to take me to finish, but I don't want to do this at all. I'm just staring into this like Word documentary, this Word doc, and it's just like, oh, it's so annoying. Okay, maybe I should have a break and then I'll come back to it. It's so sad because I don't think I can return these popsicles even though they're melted to oblivion. Oh my god, look how bad they're melted. And this isn't even my fault or my dad's fault that we went. It's probably someone else's fault for like putting it back in the freezer when it's already melted. Look at this. Ooh, I have a bowl with me. Hold up. Oh my god. Oh, okay. First time eating popsicle with a spoon. This tastes very mediocre. It's not like the best ice cream. We kind of sad that it tastes kind of mediocre for the price it is. Yeah.